falling off the bridge or
And the
bridge trap.
recording has now officially begun.
Sweet. Alright, now to get into the nitty gritty of things. The healing. The tedious long-term healing. The party
Give
rests
some of
for
that
10
sweet
days.
loving.
Do we have any more healing?
I don't know.
I think besides channels, no, at this point. We have burned through all the ones, I think. Let me double check that, though.
Hey, you're completely out of your wand. Holy shit.
What about Chibi? Doesn't Chibi have one?
Unprepared. Double checking a sheet, but I don't think so.
I think we
Hey,
used up all the churches.
Unprepared my butt. We burned through like 60 assorted one charges this freaking dungeon.
Not to mention 20 cure light wounds potions.
Ugh.
You burnt all the ones and all the potions. Well, guys, GG. I think we have to head back and stock up.
Nicely done. Alright, so Chibi does not have any healing items besides, a couple of cure lights potions. So that sucks. He does have 3 bread buns, however. That he stole from, the guards from the last mission, which was like 2 weeks ago, so they're probably not too great right now.
Shit, well. Lou? Give yourself a 3d8 plus 5.
You got it.
That's one of our cure series potions. We got one potion left.
Imagine all the resources we would have had to use had I not disabled those traps. If you think about it that way, we're doing good.
Good job there, Baldy.
$3d8 plus what, Chin Baldy?
Wow. The potion. Minimum caster level for potion, I believe it's 3 plus 5.
Okay.
Right, guys?
The only one winning this competition is the Cerberus. That's hair everywhere.
Probably. Yep, he has a beard. He has freaking head hair. He's good.
Well,
And,
here's the question. Technically, does he have hair or does he have fur?
How you looking now?
I'm about 50. Halfway there.
Take a 2d8 plus 3.
Where are these heals coming from?
Potions. Keeping track.
Should be 1d8 plus 1 each then.
Yeah.
Cure moderate.
Oh. Okay, gotcha.
You got a few of those.
Mhm.
Jeez, your rolls are terrible.
I
dude.
know,
I'm gonna
somebody
start
else do
rolling
this.
for ya.
Obviously,
Start
healing is
shoving
not
them
my
down your
thing.
gullet.
I think like some of that weird swamp ice water got into the potions.
Aww.
Potion tastes like
maybe.
ass.
Oh God, let's just hope the curse from last week doesn't follow on.
Give yourself another 2d8 plus 3.
I'm gonna refresh the page.
Alright. Let's see.
I'll do it. Eh?
Jeez. So,
Once again, below average, yeah.
You guys playing a prank on me?
I think you're playing a prank on yourself.
I don't know. I don't think your body responds well to magical healing.
I think this is because you didn't take care of your beard first. It took care of you first.
Aww.
The magics of the world
Yeah, you
has
didn't brush
forsaken me.
You should have brushed your beard first and dried it up before you healed.
Alright, that's good enough. Whatever
Good enough
happens,
is-
happens.
I like
well,
that.
I mean, I still have 4 more cure moderate versions, not counting my own private stock. I don't know how much I have.
Maybe I got
How
something.
many do I have?
I don't. I stuffed my face with rations.
Take another one, I guess.
Okay, one more.
I'll drop us down to 3. 3 cure moderates, 1 cure
Don't
series.
suck. Y'all finally.
Nice.
5th time's a charm.
There we go.
I'm almost
How's
max.
everyone else look?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Cool.
How's Rory for that case? Okay, Rory's good.
Yeah, had to check myself as well.
Hmm.
Sweet. All right, so a couple of dead crocodile beavers in the water, just floating there, I guess. Room cleared. Congrats. The doors to the northwest have closed.
Yeah. Some ghost thingies close this door, guys. Oh, what's down here?
It appears to be grates. You're not too sure what they are unless you go in.
Does it feel hot or anything?
No, it does not.
Does not feel hot.
There is a lever to the side of that. Similarly, there is a lever, who cares, right there that the Minotaur pulled whenever the bridge is collapsed.
By the way, I saw stuff down there.
Do you care to investigate this area down here, Baldy? I swear I won't pull the lever while you're down there.
You good.
You know he means it because you said it.
Careful of the ghosts that lie to the
Yeah,
north.
I'll watch the door.
Oh yeah,
Make
you
sure it
saw
stays
that,
shut.
didn't you?
That's all.
Oakley dokley. What was down there?
You can see grates, metal bits all over, some perforations within the bottom and sides. Seems to be a very large closet-sized room.
I better stick my head in it.
Feel free to do so.
How narrow is this passage?
You would have to squeeze.
I could squeeze.
Anyone can, yes.
I'm a great squeezer. What's the squeeze skill?
It means you move at half speed. Get your ass
Okay.
moving.
Okay.
It also means -4 AC and attack.
Okay, okay. I get there in one squeeze move.
So you're gonna walk into the grated room with no perceptions.
Oh, right.
Reflex save. No, no, it's too late. No, I'm just kidding. There's actually no trap. But there should have
I was
been
wondering.
because you guys aren't careful for shit. You'll see a whole bunch of ashes. Most of them have passed through perforations in the ground. There's a couple of rough blackened bones. You can tell they're bones simply because you're so experienced of an adventurer by this point that, freaking bones, man. Of course you recognize them,
Bones.
even if they aren't burnt to a crisp. And among other things, you do see something out of place. In one corner, it appears to be heavily melted glass that is melted halfway through the perforations in the ground.
Melted glass.
That's what it appears to be. Halfway sunk through the ground.
Sunk. Like obsidian or glass?
You believe glass, but it is terribly, terribly warped and stained due to the smoke and other contaminants within here, presumably by the heat.
What in the hell could that have been? Can't get it, can I?
You could try and first go fast. Does Caller pull the lever?
Yeah,
You son of a bitch.
I
I just got here.
Man. You type into the side, gotta be sure. You believe you can retrieve the glass, however, you know by the nature of glass that it's probably going to shatter if you do. So you'd have to be extremely careful about it to catch the remnants before they fall through and are forever lost to whatever is below here.
Sounds like a job for sleight of hand. What?
That is exactly what it is.
Boom.
Actually, yes.
I want to go for it. Continue.
No, that's it. You can roll sleight of hand to try to retrieve the glass, capturing all the pieces, whether they should they drop.
Here we go. Ladies, don't call me Magic Fingers for nothing. And that's because I don't have any caster levels or spells. What the hell was my bonus? Okay.
Let's see if that confidence is justified.
Ba-da-boom! Maybe.
A single shard will escape your grasp and fall through the slits below.
Okay.
You were one off.
Fuck! Does anybody have any reroll abilities?
Nope.
If anyone wants to go retrieve it, feel free. If they don't, feel free as well. Doesn't matter. Who cares? You don't even know what it is.
Give him my best shot. I'm out of here.
How can you go retrieve it?
Yeah.
It's heavy metal grade. It's kind of like a barbecue grill, I guess, but thicker and the holes are thinner. How you might retrieve it? That's a challenge for you.
They don't have mage
All right,
hand?
so we get a saw.
Ixia does
We
not
saw the
have
bottom
mage
of the
hand.
grate.
God damn it, Ixia, you're so useless.
All right, so we get a saw. We saw the bottom of the grate. We lift up the sawed off part, and then we get it.
Wasn't there a lever? We could try pulling the lever, see what that does. Yeah, maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know.
That would
I
probably
think we already
just turn
know-
a fire on. It looks like a giant furnace.
I'm sure this could easily be solved with magic. Somebody.
Who has mage hand?
No one. Could we theoretically break the grate with a adamantine warhammer?
Yes, it would take a long amount of time due to the construction of it and how many bars you would have to chunk through, make an absurd amount of noise.
Well, they
yes.
already know we're here.
Well, they did. Maybe not
Minotaur.
everything did.
Minotaur raised the alarm.
To the north, yes.
I don't know. Got any other ideas, guys?
Well,
Well, first
How-
off, is it magical or anything?
Sorry, what was that?
How
Yeah,
would I
is it
know?
magical?
How would I know?
You
I
asked
don't
if the,
use magic.
You asked if the glass was magical.
Yes.
The imp will confirm that it is.
Interesting.
Do we
Then-
need all the pieces to identify them or no?
If you roll a high enough spellcraft, then you'll be able to identify it even without the final shard.
Spellcraft.
Spellcraft. Oh yeah, you don't ask me for spellcraft. Yeah, that's right.
DC 24.
All right, guys, nat 20 time. Let's see this. Nope.
Alright, it's all on Rouse's and Imp.
Imp.
Yeah. Checking my
There's-
numbers.
Does Chibi have spellcraft abilities?
Pretty sure the answer to that is no.
You're killing me.
That's a question.
He has a plus 12.
Does not know. Okay. Bralthus has got a 30.
Oh, yes. Ralph is, whether he recognizes the shape and form or who knows what mystical secrets might be within Ralph's dark mind, knows it is supposed to be a decanter of endless water. It is, however, in the destroyed condition.
Aw.
Ralphus knows that this can be fixed with a make whole spell if his caster level is high enough, which it is.
Oh, snap.
However, you do need the final piece in order to restore it. You need all the pieces.
But we don't have mage hand. Fuck.
All right. How big are the holes or spaces or whatever in the grate?
Too small for them.
Okay.
It's
Damn.
more meant as a filter for all the acids and detritus.
How big is the space? How big is the spacing down there?
I don't know, man. Look at it.
I mean, if it's more than 5 feet, I could magically teleport down. Oh wait, no, I still have to be within threatened range. Fuck.
Do you have to be adjacent or within threat range?
Exact wording important.
Look it up. Trickery domain.
You haven't used that domain power in forever, man.
Because everything hits me.
Would floating disc work? Like if we cast it beneath it and have it float up?
Let's look at floating disc. I believe it can be summoned outside of, within any of its range. I think that could theoretically work, yes. It would be tricky because you'd be manipulating it sideways and like kind of edging it up against the wall. But yes, that could work.
Would it be easier if we use like multiple castings of it? Like to like get like an angle and have it like lifted onto a single floating disc?
I believe it would be about equally easy with a single floating disc.
Okay. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Try it.
Wand used. Alright.
I'll drop a charge.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't work because you can't reach to me. You can't reach me after I teleport. If I go down there.
Alright. The floating disc is summoned down there and it gets led along by Callie's mental willpower. However, it gets knocked into the corner.
You're goddamn trouble.
I really am because this one's really simple to solve, yeah. Yeah. The holes, you can clearly see what's happening. They're a couple of inches apart.
Does it look like there is a break in the middle of it or something? Like it opens up?
No. I'm not too sure what you're asking anyway, but no, not that.
That. Alright.
I feel a bit bad for this one, but in my head, the solution's really easy. Sorry.
It happens.
Well, I mean, I could have blocked the corner with a second charge of floating disc.
I mean, if we had
You
H hand, it
know,
would have been.
you said it would be equally as easy.
Well, they're, huge saucers, so I don't know how much you would really, be able to block a wall, except for maybe the very bottom of one. Alright, for
Hey, does
simplicity,
glass float in Pathfinder?
but to be fair, he did say that, so yeah. Alright, so with two of them, you get it with no issue. My out of character thinking was that, you'd get a stick and kind of, stick it through the hole and nudge it into the floating disc.
That's beneath us.
A stick.
I wasn't aware there were sticks around.
Oh, you can always find a stick, man. There's a stick somewhere. Alright, yeah, you got it. You have destroyed decanter of endless water.
Awesome.
I got a question.
Shoot.
It's just the space under the grate, and that's about it. Is that what's going on there?
I'm sorry, what was it?
Is there just the space below the grate and that's it?
It seems like there's a few feet below the grate, yes.
Okay. Does the glass look buoyant at all?
It is already retrieved.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
So what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to backtrack first, or do you want to go after where the hell these ghost things were?
I could go on ahead. I could traverse a little bit longer. I don't know about Rory.
I'm saying, do you want to go this way, or do you want to go this way?
I mean, we're in here first. You want to clear it out, or do you just want to leave this for later?
Well, the passage beyond looked like a passage to further areas.
Maybe you can talk to the ghosts. Maybe they know what the glass is.
You already know what the glass is.
You know what the glass is.
Oh my gosh, I got up to get pizza and I missed a million things.
Hey Jade, welcome to the game.
It is a destroyed decanter of endless water. It can be fixed with the make whole spell because he rolled so damn high on that he just knows.
Okay, alright. Anybody needs me to hit something.
It turns out repairing decanters of endless water was one of Ralphus's main chores in the orphanage.
Okay.
What a sad job. Which is especially sad because his catch level wasn't near high enough then, so he probably just got beat.
But yeah, no one ever said that the orphanage of Asmodeus was a nice place.
He just got beat endlessly because he wasn't a high enough caster level.
Are you kidding me? He wasn't even a cleric yet.
That is so sad.
Alright, I'll just roll. 51 or above, we're going back the other way. Alright, let's go back.
No, we're heading back.
I like the illustrations for the arrows.
Yeah, just to help out people who might get confused.
Yeah. Leave those bodies floating.
What are we supposed to do then?
I'm just asking. That's cool. Just funny.
Animate dead! Yeah, so.
No, we use the bodies as stepping stones so we get over quicker. Alright, let's keep going.
Crocodile boat?
Alright, this door was locked.
Oh, yes, it was.
Too bad we don't have a rogue.
Jade, quit eating pizza.
What? Wait. It's locked?
Yes.
Yes.
I thought I
Door.
opened it.
No.
No, you
been
opened up the bottom one.
You opened the south door.
Alright. Good thing I used up my
Because it
crappy
was the
roll.
We'll see about that.
You sure
Yeah,
will.
don't say that.
Show your roll for me.
There's been...
I got 23.
You said
What's
plus
going on?
23?
Yep.
No, Amarantha, you're not rolling for him. Hell no.
Woo was just like munching on trail rations and messing with his lock.
Let me get the keys.
Alright, Phil, let's waste your nat 20 so that we may be spared tomorrow.
No, I'd rather have Woo roll. Come on, Woo. Just
Okay.
type with your pinky. /R.
Alright, give me about 30
820.
seconds.
Just do what they do in the anime. Hold the pizza with your mouth and then type.
There's too many slices.
I kind
Okay.
of like to imagine.
It worked.
There we go. Damn, that door is
Nice.
unlocked as hell. And I kind of like to imagine that Jade just like stacks the slices on top of each other. It's like he's just inhaling them.
Yeah, how else do you eat pizza?
There you go.
Unlocked door.
We'll step back now.
Eat. Step up. and open it, because I'm pretty sure he said there were no traps on it last session.
Right to reveal areas, blah blah blah, and right to upon each of these tables, operating tables, kind of morgue tables, is of course a dead body, and equally, of course, they all get up and look toward the door.
Neat.
Initiative and religion, if you want.
Can we convert these guys to Asmodeus?
Good luck with that.
We're just start converting everything.
Roll proselytize.
Hey, I might know what they are.
Religion plus 12.
You'll need 2 rolls, one for the whites and one for the, I don't know, off whites.
One's
Fine.
for the regular skeletons, and one's for the one that looked like Randall if he was dead.
I think Ralthus was in a coma from all the beating the day that went over this type of undead.
Yeah, I did decent for both. Hopefully.
Alright, let's see. Initiative has Collar and Woo.
Oh, yeah. Forgot a thing.
Yep, 25 religion and... What was your other religion?
28.
Right, too. Well, the check DC for the white ones was 10. Appeared to be common skeletons. However, the other ones seem to have a bit more work put into them. They are black skeletons. You know an awful lot about them overall between all of you. They are bludgeoning and good. They are bludgeoning and good. Quite a bit. They're really tough. They have extremely good methods of fighting with 2 weapons. They're fast and they're chaotic.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, Collar goes like almost last. Yay!
Whatever. Do what I want. Flat-footed is 28.
Mm-hmm. For that, we will say it's from rifle presence. Because it's going to happen sooner or later, so may as well get it over with now. DC is fairly low, but you can never tell with these things. We will say it's
I nat one.
yeah, shaking.
You said 3
pretty
will
sure I'm
saves?
successful.
Yes. I guess technically you don't really see them, but you're going to have.